And how you guys doing? This is very important. They just communicated there's some Middle Eastern kid that's in some American satellite control room that's trying to claim that he thought he outranked me. He thought he outranked Italians and French and Americans. This Middle Eastern person, like every time somebody says something like, oh, that hurts my arm, and then the satellite Middle Eastern kid or Middle Eastern faggots that are in the satellite control room have tried to say, oh, let's hurt his arm more. Or if you say, oh, that hurts my leg, or I hurt my leg or something, then the satellite man says some stupid shit like, oh, let's hurt his leg some more. There's some Middle Eastern person in a satellite control room, and they got some Middle Eastern kids or something, and they're trying to claim that they thought they outranked American royalty. They thought they outranked American laws. Those Middle Easterners do not outrank American law, and they do not outrank American royalty. It's kind of like, I guess, what was the Deadpool movie? They had some Middle Eastern kid or something that claimed he had some type of power or something in America. No, that Middle Eastern kid or whoever the fuck they are, they do not outrank Americans. They do not outrank nothing in this country. Those Middle Eastern people that are trying to play that shit game, those people need to leave. I'm not sure what Middle Eastern person they are, but they just communicated that. And this Middle Eastern person tried to claim that they thought they were the real Richie Rich. No, you're not the real Richie Rich. Richie Rich is not a Middle Easterner. So you're going to need to go into court with your Middle Eastern kids or your Middle Eastern family, and you have to get prosecuted for trying to murder Americans. You can go back to your Middle Eastern country and do all your Middle Eastern terrorism and shit over there. Over here, you can end up in prison, or you can end up getting your asses killed for trying to murder Americans. We're not going to play your Middle Eastern invasion, or we're not going to let you corrupt the American laws of this country. You need to take your Middle Eastern communism back to your Middle Eastern country. We find out that your Middle Eastern people are hurting Americans, you're going to be subject to the activity of them retaliating against your Middle Eastern people. You need to stop your fucking Middle Eastern satellite shit in America. Germans don't own America. If a German gave a Middle Eastern person status in this country to attack Americans, that German can get prosecuted for falsifying statuses for Middle Eastern people. You do not have a right attacking me or anybody else in this country. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates. Nobody else is. No matter what. No other royal, no other common person, no political person, nobody. I am the only owner of my mother and father's companies, no matter what you say. And if you stole money out of my mother's mansion, you need to get prosecuted for trespassing on American royal property. And European history, too. And international history. These Middle Easterners stole like $80 billion from a royal property in America. And this Middle Eastern family has been fucking living off this stolen money that was over $80 billion or something. And those people need to get arrested. Their Middle Eastern status is not an American status. They do not have a right trespassing on American land. Those bad Middle Easterners, whoever they are, must get ordered into court for treason and for violating the laws that protect American land from trespassers and political communists.